So here we go. How do we do Sonomar Green Action? Here at Sonomar, we separate our waste into as many categories as we possibly can. By doing this, the waste instantly stops becoming waste and starts to become a useful product. For us, the number one important waste product is organic waste. By separating the organic waste from all of the categories, you maintain the purity and therefore the value of the rest of the waste materials. We have two compost machines, Big Ben and Little Ben. They are simple digesters. We add all of the food waste and they simply turn the material, introducing more oxygen into the mix, which boosts the microbial bacteria. This decomposes the material unbelievably quickly with no odor. We separate our waste into two categories, cardboard and small papers. Our cardboard we shred with our shredder, and then we upcycle it for things like our horse bedding and our stables. And the small papers, we compress it and sell it by weight. Glass is the only material that is 100% recyclable. All our glass is collected and we give this to the local glass recycling plant. We set any wood waste aside in the winter and we burn it. And then we add the ash to our compost bins. Our metals are separated into large bulky items and small daily items. It's then sold and all money goes to the Sonomar Foundation. Any old clothes, shoes, or textiles, we wash it and then put it in a bag and donate it to another charity. We have a small bin to collect all used batteries, and then we donate these to another association where they remove the zinc, cobalt, nickel, and lead from them. We collect all spent light bulbs, and then the local electrical company comes and recycles them responsibly. We store all of our old cooking oil in a special container, and then we sell this to a local soap maker. We really are serious about not contaminating the environment. Any chemical waste or solvents we keep to one side, as we can't recycle these here in Mallorca. We then send it to a special recycling plant on mainland Spain, where they have the facilities to clean the toxins and separate the waste properly. This is another major problem within waste recycling. As we all know, nearly all electronic items are designed to have a short lifespan, either by breaking or by being out of date quickly. We separate and dismantle all of our own electronic waste piece by piece. Most electronic waste is made up of plastic, metal, screws, springs, copper motors and brackets, maybe the odd battery and a microchip. We then separate everything into different elements, and we actually have a bin for every component. The only thing we don't have a bin for is the microchip bin. And we think it'll take maybe 5 years to fill our 120-liter microchip bin. And when we do, we think we could probably create a rather fascinating wall display. As a restaurant, it is inevitable that we have broken plates. Normally this can only be dealt with by putting this in the general mixed waste bin, but we've come up with our own homemade solution. We put all of our plates and crockery into an old cement mixer called Bobby. This turns around and smashes everything into dust. We then collect the dust and add it to our organic waste, and it creates an even better fertilizer with great drainage. The final part to our own zero waste program, which is the largest environmental disaster to mankind today, is plastics. To explain our plastic system, I would like to introduce to you our director of Sonomar, Ben Miles, and his beautiful wife, Beatrice.
Our plastic system here in Sonomar seems to be gathering more attention than any other system that we have here. We have the same system in our own house too, and if we can do it, you guys can too. We have 7 bins for 7 different values of plastics. Number 1 is PET, polyethylene triethylate, plastic bottles. If you don't believe me, look at the bottom of the bottles and you see a small triangle with a little number inside or the letters. Dead easy. Number 2, high density polyethylene, which is plastic bottle tops, shampoo bottles, and cleaning products. Number 3, polyvinyl chloride, PVC, which is builder's waste, or electric waste, or plumber's waste. Number 4, low density polyethylene, or in short, plastic wrap and plastic bags. Number 5, polypropylene. This gets a little bit more difficult now as we're getting into high grade quality plastics, generally for food packaging. Number 6, polystyrene. It's really commonly known, this one. It's really easy and it's packaging. And then the final bin is number 7, which is other. These are plastics that we can't recycle. So what we do with our plastic values, number 1, number 2 and number 6, is shred it with our plastic shredder Eddy and sell it as weight. Our plastic values 4 and 5, we put it in the compactor, crush it down and sell that as weight too. All the different values of waste that we sell at Sonomar is for the Sonomar Foundation. PVC is toxic, so we have to store it apart and we send it to Barcelona where they can recycle it responsibly.
Sonomar Green Action is everything to help the environment. The more that we can recycle and the less that goes into that incinerator, the better. The future is so bright and wonderful. This new sustainable world is coming. Please help Sonomar in this movement get here quicker. Thanks for all your support and trust and collaboration in Sonomar.